We love the wall. We're gonna build a wall, folks. We're gonna build a wall. Are you ready? Who's going to pay for the wall? 100% correct, okay? And you know, when I get off stage with like Marco and I get off stage with Kasich and USA, USA, USA.
All right. Now,
Thank you.
all right.
You know, it is amazing, though. We have rallies. We have tremendous rallies, sometimes 25, 30,000. We had one 2 weeks ago in Alabama, 35,000 people. No disruption, no nothing. But the press is now calling this saying, oh, but there's such violence. No violence. No, you know how many people have been hurt at our rallies? I think like basically none, other than I guess maybe somebody got hit once or something. But there's no violence. And you know, in Chicago, we canceled because I didn't want to see it. I mean, this huge group of people formed, like 3,000. We're going to have 25,000 people in Chicago. And they've given me a lot of credit, Chris, because rather than having the rally and having people fighting, because we feel great. The people that are supporters of Donald Trump want to see America be great again. That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, it's simple. So rather than fighting in Chicago, I did something that was a good move, a good decision, because I don't want to see anybody be hurt. And what happened is, and we've been given so much credit for that decision, nobody hurt, nobody, no problem, it went away. But because of that, people say, well, is there violence? There's no violence. There's love fests. These are love fests. And every once in a while, I mean, sometimes, like you just had, somebody will stand up and say something, and the police, who are so great, by the way, in all cases, I mean, they're great. But somebody will stand up and they'll say something, and a lot of times they're kids and they don't know where they're coming from, and they'll have a Bernie sign. Bernie's going nowhere, you know that. But they'll have a Bernie sign. Probably given to them by Bernie. I mean, they're the Bernie signs, the exact, you know, they're made by machine. They're made the same signs that you see. And, you know, possibly or probably given them by Bernie's people. But it's a little disruption. But there's no violence. There's none whatsoever. And I'll tell you what, we go, and these things are so incredible. It's a movement, and it's a love fest, and we love each other, and we're going to do so well. And by the way, before we forget, Chris, so important tomorrow, North Carolina, you have to go out and vote. You have to vote.
Absolutely. And you've talked a lot at recent rallies about how you want to unify the country and how divided the country is now by this president and how you want to unify them. And I think people would love to hear about the way you want to do
Yeah,
that.
the country is so divided, it's incredible. And, you know, it's very sad when you look. And even when you have some of these protesters, the level of anger from all sides, including the anger from our side. We're angry. Now, we're not angry people, I'll tell you that. We're not angry people. We're all good. We're good people. But there's a lot of anger. And there's anger, Chris, at incompetence. There's anger when you look at the trade deals. There's anger when you look at our military where we can't beat ISIS. We can't beat ISIS. And, you know, there's anger at the fact that America, the United States, it doesn't win anymore. We don't win on trade. We don't win with the military. We can't take care of our vets, who are so important. We're going to take care of our vets. Education is a disaster. Education. Common Core we're getting rid of, by the way. We're going to